Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we are going to be explaining how to create a simple calculator in Java. So we are going to get two variables from the user, and then we are going to get the operator, which is either multiply, divide, add together, subtract from each other, okay? And then we are going to display the answer on the screen. طيب بنسوي حسابة وبناخذ معاملين من المستخدم وبناخذ عملية الضرب أو القسمة أو الطرح اللي يريد يستخدم المستخدم بنحطه على السكرين. Okay, so first we start with importing the scanner class. So import java.utility and then scanner. Okay, so we are gonna import the scanner class, and then we are gonna create an object of the scanner class. So first we declare the name of the class, and then we give it a name, my scanner, or whatever you want to call it. And then I'm gonna assign to it the constructor. So we are gonna construct the object, and we are gonna use the system.in class and method system.in. Okay, so if you don't know anything about the scanner, you should watch the other video. And then we are going to create 4 variables. Okay, so the first variable is double. Okay, variable 1, and then we are going to create the other variable double, not that, double, variable 2. Okay, and then we are going to create the answer. Okay, so this is the variable 1. هذا المتغير الأول، المتغير الثاني، وهنا نخزن الإجابة. And then we are going to create a boolean value. هذا البوليان value بنستخدمه عشان نخلي الحسابة تشتغل infinitely. So calculator, and that will equal to true. Okay, so we are gonna create a while loop. So while the calculator is true, the calculator will keep running, and then when we want to exit the calculator, we will make this value to be false. Okay, so first we create the while loop. So while calculator is true, we are going to execute the code for the calculator. Okay, so first we want to tell the user to give us a variable. So the variable 1 will be, so first we tell the user system.out.println. So we tell the user to enter the variable 1, enter variable 1. Okay, so enter variable 1, and then we are going to store the answer inside of variable 1 here. So variable 1 is equal to my scanner dot next double. Okay, so any answer we give here, it will be stored inside of the variable. And then we are going to do the same thing for variable number 2. Okay, so I'm just going to copy that code, and then I'm going to change that to 2, and then I'm going to change this to 2. Okay, you see, so we got variable 1 and variable 2. As you can see, we enter variable 1, variable 2. You see the code keeps running, okay, because we are inside of a while loop, because we are here inside of this while loop. Okay, so after that we want to get what type of calculation we want to do. يعني الحين نريد نعرف شو المستخدم يريد يطرح يقسم وهذه الأشياء. So we will type on the screen type plus minus multiply divide to start, okay, or to calculate. Okay, so now we are gonna create a string variable, and then we are gonna store whatever the user wants to do. So string string dot not dot string, we are gonna create the variable operator, one of the arithmetic operators, and it's gonna equal to scanner, my scanner dot next. You don't want to use the next line method dot next line, because it will cause some problems. So you want the dot next method, okay? And then after that, we are gonna compare this operator. So if the user inputs plus sign, we will combine these or sum these variables together. بنجمع هذه إذا دخل الطرح بنجمع هذه بنقسم هذه بنطرح هذه من بعض وهكذا. So we first want to create a switch statement to compare this variable, and then we will do whatever the user wants. So switch, we will use the switch statement, and then we are gonna give it the operator, okay, one of the operators, and then في حالة in case the operator is equal to minus, so we will do the answer. So we will store the answer. We have created this answer, the variable over here already, okay? So answer is equal to variable 1 minus variable 2, okay? So that is how you do the minus operation, okay? So we can just copy this code again and again, and then we are gonna make the plus sign, sorry, okay, so plus sign, we are gonna add these variables to each other, and don't forget to add the break statement, and we'll add the break statement again, break, okay? So we get the answer, we break, get the answer, we break, and then after that we are gonna add also we are gonna print the answer on the screen. As soon as we do that, we print the answer on the screen, okay? So we're just gonna print that answer on the screen. So we're gonna add this again here, down here, yeah, okay. So now we can just copy this and then paste that, multiply, and then we will change this to multiply. So whenever في حالة إنه هذه الأوبريتور يساوي multiply, then نسوي الانسر equals variable 1 multiplied by variable 2، نسوي له print على السكرين، بعدين نسوي break، okay? And then after that we do the divide, okay, the divide symbol, and then we are done with the switch statement. So each time we enter one of these, we will check if it is equal to this or this or this, and then we are gonna print the answer on the screen. So after we have done that, only thing that is left is to inform the user that the calculator has been done, and then, oh yeah, let me add this just to be your answer is, and then we'll give the answer, okay? That's better. Okay, so let's copy that, paste it here, paste that here, and paste here. Okay, so that is better. And then after that, we want to ask the user if they wanted to calculate again. We will keep this variable as true. So we are inside of the while loop, we'll keep it as true. If they don't, we are gonna make this false. Okay, so now, so we first inform the user that we want him to enter something to exit or to keep inside of the calculator. So enter y or yes for yes, to calculate again, or anything else to exit. Okay, so we will enter y if we wanted to calculate again, so this will repeat, the code will repeat again. Or if we pressed anything else other than y, we will make this variable false, and the whole while loop will exit, and then the program will end. Okay, so we create a variable string answer, or not answer, or end, let's say end, and we are gonna assign it to my scanner dot next. Okay, so anything we type next will be stored inside of here, and then we are gonna compare that. We are gonna compare this to the if statement. So inside of the if statement, we are gonna type the string int dot equals. This will check if the string is equal to y. Okay, so we will type y. So if it is y, we will continue the code. If it is not y, so this is the not operator. So if it is not y, we are gonna exit the code by just changing the Boolean value, which is calculator Boolean, to false. Okay, so after this we'll exit of the if statement, and then if we pressed anything other than y, we will go over here, we'll check, calculator will be false, and then the while loop will exit, will not do this. So that is it for the calculator. So let's try that. We will run through the code. So first we start by creating the scanner object. Okay, and the scanner object will store the variables inside of the, will store the answer inside of the variable. Okay, and then we are gonna create the first variable, which is variable 1, the second variable, variable 2, double the answer, and then after that we are gonna create the Boolean value for the while loop. Okay, so and then after that we are gonna type this on the screen, as you can see, enter value number 1. So let's enter value number 1. So I'm gonna enter 2. Okay, I'm gonna hit enter. That will display this on the screen after we hit enter. So variable number 2, we will type 4. Okay, and then after that, you see it executes this code over here. So we are gonna store the operator, one of these. So let's say I wanted to add them together. So we will add, and then I'm gonna press enter, and as you can see, it will compare the operator this to all of these cases. بنقارن هذا الاوبريتور هذه الحالات في حالة انه minus, and then as you can see 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. So your answer is here. We're gonna compare that, it will be plus, and then we are gonna add the two variables, we print on the screen, and then we break, we exit out of the switch statement. Okay, and then it will ask me enter your, and then here enter y to calculate again, or anything to exit. So if I typed anything other than y, as you can see, it exits the program. Okay, so that exits the program. And if I wanted to do it again, or and okay, so if I typed y, you see it gives me the code again. You see it runs the code again. So let's type in 4 5 and then divide. You see, and then you can exit the code, b or anything other than y, and that will exit the code. But there is one problem here. So if we enter any variable, anything other than the numbers, if I typed r here, so you see here we are accepting a double value. So next double, if I type r, the program exits. Exception in thread main input mismatch exception. هذا يعني غلط في البرنامج لاني انا دخلت الار. So I will not solve this thing for you. You will have to research, and if you wanted to know the answer, we will answer it in another video. But I'll leave this to you.